Your Excellencies, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Professor George Maxwell Richards, and Dr. Jean Ramjohn Richards, the very distinguished Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Chief Justice Roger Hamel-Smith, President of the Senate, Dr. the Honorable Linda Babulal and Dr. Michael Babulal, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Barendra Sinanan and Mrs. Gail Sinanan, Honorable Ministers of the Government of the outgoing administration and spouses, Permanent Secretaries, His Excellency Ambassador John Donaldson, Vice Chairman of the People's National Movement, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the media, my friends, citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you all very much for accepting our invitation at unavoidably short notice to be here today. I am especially moved and humbled by this very large turnout of citizens to witness today's swearing-in ceremony being done for the first time in full public view and in historic Woodford Square, the People's Parliament. This is also the first occasion in our country's history that the newly installed Prime Minister has decided to address the nation as part of the day's ceremony. I wish to indicate that this departure from tradition signals a continuation of our intention to bring government closer to the people. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we shall pursue the process of national consultation that we started in our last term and facilitate in appropriate ways the involvement of the citizenry in important national decision-making. I therefore warmly welcome each and every one of you, and with equal warmth also extend greetings to the entire nation through the live transmission of these proceedings. My fellow citizens, I am deeply honored by the opportunity to serve yet another term as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I am grateful for the support and confidence of all who have made this possible. I give you the assurance that I will continue to do my best in this sacred position of trust in which I have again been placed. Indeed, if it is possible to work any harder than I already do, I assure you it will be done. As long as the good Lord blesses me with life, willpower and capacity, I will continue to devote my all to the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago and its people. My friends, we have just ended a very demanding election campaign. Rivalries were undoubtedly intense, and, as is their right in our democracy, citizens supported the political party of their choice. But the society is still intact. In many other countries, elections are marred by severe violence and trauma. But here, tensions have already evaporated. And at the end of it all, the family of Trinidad and Tobago remains united. As a people, we ought to be very proud of the way we continue to conduct ourselves in this most important exercise in democracy. Congratulations, therefore, to the mature, harmonious, cosmopolitan population of our beloved nation. The elections are over. As Prime Minister, I give the solemn assurance that in word and deed, mine will continue to be an administration for all the people of our beloved country. The division into opposing camps must now be put aside. We must again see the country as a whole, a unit, a single family. Therefore, none need fear. There will be neither victimization nor alienation. This country belongs to all of us. Its resources will be deployed for the benefit of all. And together, we shall all move over the next 5 years to make Trinidad and Tobago one of the best places on planet Earth. I must make this observation. There were two aspects of the election campaign that I found particularly striking and which brought me great satisfaction. One was the very significant number of young people who attended the political meetings and who were avidly involved in the campaign. When our young people participate with such enthusiasm in the nation's democracy, then the country's political progress is assured. I was also extremely heartened by the ethnic composition of the support my party received. In my many years of political campaigning, never have I witnessed such a degree of cosmopolitanism in the audiences I addressed. It all bodes very well for the future, my friends. It is clear that we are leaving further and further behind the old paradigm of political support based on racial considerations. Nothing should bring greater joy to our hearts. When our politics evolves and our nation is united, there is no stopping Trinidad and Tobago. I promise, my dear friends, as Prime Minister, to capitalize on these very positive trends for the enhanced stability and prosperity of our nation. All talents will be employed for the continuing development of the country. The government will need a variety of skills at various levels for the successful implementation of our vision and policies. There are many positions to be filled on boards and elsewhere, and I intend to ensure that our choices are in consonance with the very positive trends that were discerned during the campaign just ended. A new government will be sworn in tomorrow. Here too, you will see the manifestation of another important new trend in modern Trinidad and Tobago.